Hello, I am the One Honor, and today I'm going to be watching the Spider-Man No Way Home official teaser trailer. I'm watching it on the Marvel official channel on YouTube. They have a bunch of trailers, like all of the Marvel trailers and a lot of other stuff. And yeah, I just wanted to say that before I start. So there it is. As with my last video like this, I watch the trailer and I pause if I have something to talk about. And yeah, let's go. I will be talking about something a little bit afterwards as well, I suppose. Maybe skipping around in the trailer a bit if there's anything in particular I want to talk about more. Right, here we go. Right away, I want to say those 5 seconds in the beginning of the trailer where they just show random clips from the trailer is dumb. I don't like it. It's so stupid. We want to watch the trailer. Let us watch the trailer. I don't want to see random clips from the trailer before I watch it. It's stupid.
Oh, look at this. This is a good one. Some suggest that Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize females.
Stop, come on.
Yes, my spider lord.
Can we just stay up here all day? It is so crazy down there.
That's right, folks. Spider-Man is in fact Peter Parker.
Listen, I did not kill.
But I just wanted to say this before we get into this. It does look like this movie is probably going to start off right at the end of the other movie, and which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool considering it's been like a year or two since the last one came out. I mean, it was right after Endgame, but I don't remember if it was 2020 or 2019. Regardless, that is cool. I do like that. I like that J. Jonah Jameson makes a return, even if it might just be a brief cameo. That's pretty cool. And of course, we have this whole thing showing that he is going to be charged for the murder of Mysterio and all that, which is also a cool idea. I mean, not cool necessarily, but it makes sense. What doesn't really make sense, though, is that it doesn't seem like he gets charged for it, even though there was, like, some fairly substantial evidence, what with Mysterio's video and all that. They kind of just go over that, like, easily. Maybe there is something. That we'll just have to see in the movie, I suppose. But it's a weird thing to not really even hint at how he gets out.
Mysterio, the drones did.
The drones that are yours.
Does any part of you feel relieved about all this?
What do you mean?
Now that everybody knows, you don't really have to hide or lie to people.
For the record, I never wanted to lie to you. But how do you tell someone that you're Spider-Man?
That is pretty good. That is something that he's been struggling with, like Spider-Man in general, in movies and in comics. The fact that he has his secret identity. He hasn't actually been revealed on movies, like, to this extent. Like, I think in the original, well, not original, but in the Sam Raimi movies, the worst it ever got was that Mary Jane found out who he was, and what's his name? Harry Osborn found out who he was. That's about it. Other than that, he's really kept his identity fairly secret. Everyone else that's found out about it has, well, died for various reasons, and I don't remember him ever, like, going public and revealing that he was Spider-Man in the Amazing Spider-Man movies. So I think this is probably the first movie where he's actually been completely, like, exposed, and it's going to be interesting to see how they handle that. But it does look like that's going to be a main focus of at least the first act of the movie, and we'll see.
Now everybody knows. But this isn't about me. This is hurting a lot of people. I've just been thinking about how to fix all of this.
So, Peter, to what do I owe the pleasure?
One thing that they really gloss over in this trailer is the snow. They really do gloss over that, and that is weird. And it might be relevant to something that's going to happen in one of the other movies. It might be relevant to what's happening in one of the shows. We don't really know. We'll see. There really is nothing else to say, honestly, at this point.
I'm sorry to bother you, sir.
Please, we saved half the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Okay, Steven.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
When Mysterio...
So also, he has a black suit here, which is very different, and we'll see about that. Maybe that'll be like a different thing. Maybe he'll get a new suit. We'll see, I guess. It's not much else to say about it right now.
revealed my identity, my entire life got screwed up. I was wondering if maybe you could make it so that he never did.
Strange.
Don't cast that spell. It's too...
Right. Here is one of the things that I wanted to talk about shortly. This snow here is probably not gonna be like a major plot point, no. But it might be a major plot point from another movie or something that is yet to come out. We don't really know. Because, again, we saw a guy shoveling the snow earlier, and we're gonna see that he is actually capable of using magic to make the world forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and yet he can't just remove all the snow from the Sanctum Sanctorum? It does feel kind of weird. So it's probably going to be some kind of important event, whether it's in this movie or it's in the next Doctor Strange movie. We'll just have to see.
Be dangerous. Fine. I won't. The entire world is about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Wait, everyone? Can't some people still know?
That's not how the spell works.
Right, I just wanted to point out here. You'd think that Doctor Strange would think ahead a little bit more than to just suddenly cast a spell that would affect like the entirety of the universe. But I do have a theory about that, and I'll save that until after the trailer, and I'll go back and talk about it a little bit.
So MJ's gonna forget about everything we've ever been through?
Stop tampering with the spell.
Oh my god, Ned, he's my best friend. Oh, my Aunt May should really know.
Stop talking.
What just happened?
We tampered with the stability of space-time. The multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little.
Right, it does look like they're gonna be in the mirror dimension, but on the other hand, since they say that the fabric of reality is gonna be messed with, maybe not? We don't really know. Also, he is wearing the Eye of Agamotto, even though the stone is gone. So there might be something else in it. Who knows? Maybe there's like a different thing, like something else. I don't really know. I'm not super well versed with the magical objects of the Marvel universe, even in the comics. I know of the Cosmic Cube, and I know the Infinity Stones, and there are a couple of other, but nothing that really would fit in that. But I don't know, we'll see, I guess. Maybe he gets the Time Stone from an alternate reality, an alternate timeline. Could be a thing, since Multiverse is gonna be a thing.
The problem is you trying to live two different lives. The longer you do it, the more dangerous it becomes.
Also, of course, all the electricity, that's probably going to be Electro. And of course, we have the one thing that I reacted to the most the first time I saw this. We have the Goblin Bombs from the Sam Raimi movie, the very first one. And it does sound like Willem Dafoe, but I don't know if it's him. He has been active with a lot of movies and stuff lately, so it's possible. I don't know. They haven't said anything. It's going to be cool to find out. He might not even be in the movie. He might just be like a thing in the background, throws some bombs and stuff, and then he's not really in it anymore. It's a possibility. They might pull a Jumanji. That when he casts the spell, they basically starts playing the game, and then they play the game, and when they're done, everything goes back to its original universe, and everything goes back to normal. It's possible. You never know. But it's cool, though.
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Also, I was going to say that, I just remembered. The way that Doctor Strange talks, he might actually be like become more of a villain in this movie. It's very possible. It's very possible. It's maybe not probable, but it's possible. You know, we don't know. It's possible that maybe a different Doctor Strange, he might be altered in some way. by the multiverse stuff. Could be cool. We'll see. Also, I have no idea who that character is supposed to be.
Hello, Peter.
Well, of course, Dr. Octopus is back, and it's the same character. Like, it's the same character, it's the same actor. It's really cool, and I love it. The Spider-Man 2 of the Sam Raimi movies is honestly one of my favorite superhero movies, like, of all of them, so pretty cool. I love the fact that he's back doing his thing. And of course, we see the Iron Spider suit even more. Spider-Man No Way Home. Blah, blah, blah. Is there anything else? Oh, right, you can get a DualSense controller for PS5. I don't know why that's a thing in a movie trailer. It is looking like it's going to be a really cool movie. They are doing a lot of cool stuff. We don't know if any of the other, like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, are going to be in it as Spider-Man. We don't know. They have kind of said that they wanted it to happen. They never said if it has happened. Well, we'll know when we watch the movie, and that's going to be cool. I like that they do keep some secrets for when the movie actually comes out. Right, there was one thing I wanted to talk about, and this is kind of more of a conspiracy theory, which is why I saved it for last. Let's see here.
Strange. Don't cast that spell. It's too dangerous.
Fine. I won't.
Right.
The entire world is about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Right. So as I said before, Doctor Strange is a pretty smart guy. Okay, he wouldn't do stuff without a reason. Like, he wouldn't just go off on a whim and cast a spell that could potentially destroy the entire universe just to help Peter Parker. No, it is very possible that this relates all the way back to Infinity War, where he said that there is only one way that they win. He might not have been talking about the way that they would win against Thanos. Because, let's face it, they could have won different ways. They could have just cut off his arm easily. That could have happened while he was asleep. But this is what it might be related to. Because the only way that they would make Endgame happen would be by letting Thanos win in Infinity War. Okay? And by doing that, they created the series Loki, which created a whole bunch of alternate realities. And in this movie, we get a slight multiversal event. There might be a connection to the whole thing. It might be to win against Kang or something like that, who is going to be like the next big villain. We'll see. Like I said, it's more of a conspiracy theory, and I don't really have any ideas of how they're going to do it, like what they're going to do next, like what's going to happen. All I know is that Spider-Man villains are coming back, and the multiverse is going to make its entrance into the series. But basically, in my opinion, this movie really is going to be like one of the first movies of the old up to Endgame would be called the MCU, right? And then with Spider-Man Far From Home. And then this would be the first movie of the MCM? The Marvel Cinematic Multiverse? I think that's pretty fair to say, honestly. And I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be cool. So yeah, thanks for listening to my ramblings about the No Way Home trailer. This was never supposed to be like an in-depth look or anything like that. It's more or less just my thoughts and opinions about the things that happen in the trailer. So yeah, like I said, thanks for listening and thanks for watching. For now, bye!